This is Danny, the most popular game dev on YouTube, and I just turned him into an AI. I really should not have done this. So, the plan was simple, to end my overwhelming loneliness with a friend. And what better friend than the calcium-loving Danny? But I can already hear you asking, but wait, how you make Danny AI the? And I hear you loud and clear. So I've made this simple guide on how anyone can create their very own AI. Step 1. So first of all, you guys are gonna wanna question your life choices while sitting in the corner. Go, do it now. It's way too late. All you have to do is Google how to do it. And step 3, all done. So, with that helpful guide in mind, let's get started. Right, so after a few hours, we have this amazing Discord looking app. And if I were going for realism, this project would already be complete, because if I were to message Danny in real life, I'd just get completely ghosted. Luckily, we can just train an AI on his speech patterns to create a perfect Danny replica. So let's go to his Discord server and copy every message he's ever sent. So we meet again, January 14th, 2019. Remember me? No, that makes sense, because all I said was hello, and then I was too nervous to talk for about a month. But then, I said, congrats on 100 subs. Then I got you to face reveal at 10k, meet Rob. He's gonna read your entire message history, then become a clone of you. But we have a problem. It's technically against Discord's terms of service to, never mind. I guess they changed it, huh? So now, whenever I message my boy Danny, he responds with the exact same thing, just in the way that he would say it. Unfortunately, however, last time I checked, Danny was not a parrot. A wise man once said, if you don't know how to do something, pay someone else to do it. So, I spent $20 on my man Bogdan to write me an AI, but it was bad. Like, really bad. I just can't tell him no, I honestly can't. And after way too many Google searches, we finally have a working Danny AI. And this is already super cool. We can talk to our very own AI Danny. But I have an idea. I want to be able to get on a voice call with Danny. But how would I even do that? It's actually pretty simple. Have you ever seen a deepfake video? They're pretty cool. And I can actually just do that, but with his voice. And after a little bit of training, our Danny AI is complete. Let's give it a test. But real quick, I need to tell you a story. This is Hammond, and he likes pennies. Every time someone likes, comments, or subscribes, I give Hammond 1 cent to snack on. At the end of each month, I break open Hammond and give half the money to St. Jude and the other half to a random subscriber. Congrats to Roxy Likes Tea for winning the last giveaway, and if you want to help out, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It honestly means the world, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, let's give it a test, I guess.
What's up, gamer?
Yes, I'd like to use the phone a dog lifeline, please. This is my dog Addie, and she is a very intellectual dog. So I asked her how I could go about making a good AI voice. And after 3 to 4 business days and $172, I got some nice instructions on how to do this. Step 1, give me treats. Oh, okay, I guess that's deserved. Step 2, go to the store and buy more treats. Step 3, give me treats. Seriously, I do not see how this accomplishes absolutely anything. Wait, what do you have here? I paid $172 for this, what the heck? And in that moment, what I hadn't realized is that Addie was actually sparing me from hundreds of hours of work. At least, I wish that happened, because this is all just a YouTube video, and in reality, I spent weeks trying to get this voice thing to work, and it didn't. But I really didn't want all of this work to go to waste, so I made a 4th wall breaking segment. And also, yes, I did feel really weird checking out my basket containing only earplugs, apples, and pepperoni dog treats. But we still do have an uncannily accurate Danny AI chatbot. So, let's do 2 things. First, we'll have some of my YouTuber friends play with AI Danny. Then, we'll compile all of your most asked questions into an epic AI Danny Q&A. This is gonna be great, so let's just play the first one.
So, Rotaka kind of broke into my house and threatened me.
Wrong clip.
In a world where Danny is actually a robot, 8 men brave the challenge. Will Danny marry Nate? Why the heck is he speaking Spanish here? And when will Carlson release?
I'll ask him, what do you enjoy? Oh, that's sweet. Okay, I'm just gonna put thanks. You're what? Whoa.
Wait, what did I just spam here?
How did you... What?
I think I broke it.
Hola.
No way!
Hi. Well, no, I'm blessing.
Do I love you? Yeah, I love you. I'll say yes. Can we get, whoa. I mean, Danny's a great YouTuber and all, but I'll say yes.
Sorry, this clip gives me way too much power. He actually said,
That's a little forward for me.
Subscribe to Rotaka and R1GBY.
and now it's time for the Danny AI Q&A. Cool. Oh hey look, a new Danny video. What's up gamers? Welcome back to another episode of Yesterday You Asked Me. So first off, Nugget says muck. Muck? Muck muck muck. Muck muck. Modilon asks, are you related to Danny DeVito? Isn't it obvious? Mark Zuckerberg asks, are you robot too? Yeah, I was human. I mean, I am human. To be honest though, those captures are pretty annoying. And finally, the most common question I get is, when is Carlson releasing? Well... Wait. Who's... What the heck? Hello friends, I'm not being forced to say this in any capacity. Do I really have to?
Yes.
Have you heard of Carlson? It's only the 17th most wishlisted game on Steam. Wishlist now so we can get to the #1 spot. Is that okay?
Bean.
What?
Country style baked beans.
I'm sorry for that. Thank you so much for watching. Remember Hammond and I'll see you in the next video.